Become who you are. Hey there, how you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with the cryptocurrency market? Well, I mean, we were looking at a couple days of red there. It had pulled back pretty far. Everybody was starting to freak out a bit. And, I put out my video yesterday and I was saying, hey, you got to go out there and buy this cryptocurrency on the dips. And it looks like that was a great call because here we are today. We're looking at double-digit gains on almost everything. We're looking at $159.3 billion market cap. We got $6.7 billion traded in the last 24 hours. And BTC dominance is still up 47.1%. So, I mean, if you took fiat cash and you went into Bitcoin or you went into any cryptocurrency, if you took Bitcoin and you went into any of the altcoins, you might be looking at a bigger gains today. You might be up profit, and that's absolutely fantastic. That's the whole goal of what we're trying to do here is see if we can't just grow our BTC and our altcoins as we move further into the future. This stuff is continuing to gain immense value. We're starting to redefine what currency and money really is to the world. And I mean, we have nowhere but the moon to go, and us being early adopters, I mean, everything is in our favor, right? So we're looking at a BTC price right now of $4,535. It's up 6.5%, and that's fantastic. I mean, you got to be happy. You got to put a smile on your face this morning. Today is definitely one of those days for all the naysayers out there that are saying, Bitcoin is a scam. The bubble's going to pop and we're going back down. We're definitely out here looking at Bitcoin bouncing back today. Pretty much everyone made some money, or they're going to be making some more money as we start seeing all new highs before you know it, because Bitcoin's always growing, right? And here we go. We got Ethereum. They're up 9%. Ethereum has everything going for it right now with the Raiden network coming on the testnet yesterday. They're looking at their new way of scalability, possibly being able to compete with Visa here with millions of transactions in a second. I mean, this would be amazing, right? We got Bitcoin Cash. Hey, they gained 15.3%. So, I mean, if BCH is your cookie, I mean, you're up to 605 today. That's not bad at all. We got Ripple coming in at 22.2 cents. It's up 6.8%. That's not bad either. We got Litecoin. Hey, look at that. $75.02. Definitely well on our way to $100. Litecoin always seems to have an immense trading volume. So if you're one of those characters out there that's trading Litecoin up and down, you definitely had some chances here to make money on that. We're looking at 11.35% gains. I mean, that's great. Everybody loves making 10% on their money, right? We got NEM coming in at 30 cents. That's up 8.14%. That's great. We got Dash coming in at $335. That's up 8% as well. We got Monero at $117. That's fantastic. I mean, we're on the other side of the $100 spot. Like I said, Ledger's adding it to their wallet. Monero's was pumped by South Koreans, but we're starting to hold this value on the other side of $100. That was up to $150. Hopefully we're going to be getting back there. Hopefully Monero has a long ways to go to get back up there. I mean, hopefully we'll be seeing prices, similar to Zcash in the $200 to $300 area. That would be amazing, right? Because I definitely believe Monero is a much better privacy coin than some of the other ones. That's why I'm always slightly backing it and supporting it here. But I mean, everybody has to pick their own. I mean, but I do believe that privacy is going to be one of the next big things here when it comes to cryptocurrencies. A lot of people want to be able to keep this stuff on the DL, right? So we got Ethereum Classic coming in at $17.57. It's up 9.4%. Right there, Ethereum Classic's been having trouble. They've been hanging around $15. They had their pump. They dropped back down, and here we go. They're pumping back up again. That's great. That means they're not getting stuck in that loop of staying down there at $15. Hopefully, we can see some great things coming out of Ethereum Classic. As we move on here, we got Zcash coming in at $235. It's up 8.4%. That's great. Hey, look at Steam. If you bought Steam yesterday, you're doing pretty good. We got 26.8% gain. They're coming in at $1.52. We got the Steam back dollar at $1.02. That's not bad with me either. That's up 2.9%. Overall, the cryptocurrency market's looking great today. We definitely have a long ways to go before this is massively adopted, but I mean, it's going to be one hell of a ride, right? So, what do we got here for news on BNC? Well, first up, we keep talking about BTCE, the exchange. They were all over the place with the news. They were supposedly running the Mt. Gox coins through there for money laundering. They got shut down. They talked about opening back up. They've opened back up. They said they're going to be giving out tokens or only allowing you to take out half of your what you had in there in cryptocurrencies. And I mean, I guess people are having trouble accessing their accounts. People are having trouble accessing the refund page. And then to help top it all off, I guess there's phishing attempts going on, and a lot of people are getting suckered into that. So if you had money or have money on BTCE, please be very careful out there. As I'm always saying, getting scammed, losing money out there, that's one of the worst things for cryptocurrency, because, I mean, just as they say, you have to have 10 good experience at a store before the word gets passed on, but one bad experience at a store and, 20 people know about it. It's the same thing with cryptocurrency. It's the same thing with why we're seeing all these regulations and things like that. All it takes is a little bit of scamming going on out there, people losing money, and then they start complaining and everybody's listening. That's why we're looking at a situation today where they're saying, Chain Analysis, they're saying that over 30,000 people have been scammed in Ethereum with a total of $225 million. We're getting real close to all of the money that was stolen in 2015. So, I mean, with stuff like this, a lot of this has to do with Ethereum ICOs and hacking and everything. This is going to be the way of the future. I mean, part of this is that we have to do our due diligence, and we have to start keeping better protection on our electronic devices, because if we're going to be putting our currency on them, we have to be responsible and lock them down. I mean, we have to be just as responsible as, all of these major corporations that we expect to be able to protect us. We have to do that ourselves, especially when we're our own bank, we're holding our own keys, and we're being in charge of our money, because, I mean, truth be right, we want to take the power away from the government. Well, you can't take the power away from the government and, not expect to have to pick up the slack yourself, right? I mean, so, all right, we also got Xerox out there. They're saying that they want to do up their own blockchain or tie it to the Bitcoin network and use it as a timestamp. I think this is actually a great idea. Blockchain is a big buzzword out there. A lot of people are saying it and using it as a way to promote their business in ways that blockchain isn't absolutely necessary or even really a benefit, But here we go with this, and I think that this might not be a bad idea. They're going to be able to use it as a stamp on documents and photos and things like that, which will stand up in court. The passing of digital information and being able to have a time on it to be able to represent it in legal matters. I definitely believe that could have some lividity in the market. I don't know too much behind all of this. I just read the article briefly, but the concept here of a timestamp that's tied to a blockchain, I think that could be a useful purpose. And what's up? Oh, we're looking at some luxury apartments in Dubai that were bought with BTC. You'd buy with BTC. Hey, I don't know if I'd want to go give my BTC away for paying rent yet or buying a building, but I don't own that quite that much, right? But they say that Dubai is going to be the city of the future with all this cryptocurrency. I guess they're looking to have everything done by 2020. My sister lives over there, Natasha, and I've talked to her, and she doesn't seem to know all that much about Bitcoin, but I mean, from what we read about it and what we hear, Dubai is definitely the city of the future when it comes to its cryptocurrency, trying to make everything, crypto on blockchains and everything else with their government, their trolley systems, all that other good stuff. So, I mean, hey, this might be a great thing. This might be one of the beginnings. Hopefully, maybe they'll be seeing a situation over there of completely moving away from fiat cash, moving into the cryptocurrencies. Everybody will be paying rent and their bills in cryptocurrency. Start showing the entire world how this is done in just a matter of 3 years. That would be amazing, right? Maybe I'll get my sister to send me a ticket and I'll come live over there. So if you like everything that we got going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, as I keep saying, I need you to hit that subscribe button. These numbers always growing. I love this community that we've started building here. I know that I can't quite get out there and give you guys as much of the time as I really wish I could, and a lot of these other YouTubers are putting out multiple videos and doing live streams and chats, and I'm really thankful, and I also watch them too, and the services they provide are great, and I just like doing what I do out here. I've received a couple letters of criticism about me being super fast when I talk. That's just how I talk. I mean, I've always been a fast talker. I try to slow it down a little bit here and there, but this stuff really excites me. I love getting out here, and that's part of this excitement here is I love cryptocurrency. I love making this little video every day, telling you guys all about it. I go around telling people all the time about my vlog of Bitcoin and Coffee and how it's growing, and, it really does make me happy. So I got to thank all of you guys for this. It's the best thing I got going on in my life right now, and it's amazing. I mean, of course, besides my wife and kids, I love my family so much. And as always, tools down there, help you guys navigate these cryptocurrency markets. Shoot me emails if you got question at eugeneforest20@gmail.com. And as always, if you got that extra crypto, I got some donational addresses, I got some affiliation codes for Amazon, and please come on over to Steam and upvote my post. I mean, I got about 10, 15 people upvoting my post, and I'd really like to see if I can't get that number up there more. I've been thinking about going ahead and buying a bot that automatically upvotes, and people that upvote me, I'm going to turn around and upvote them back. I mean, I know my upvote's not much. I think it's coming in at like 4 cents right now. But, I mean, Steam's been a little hard paying out lately, since they've made their changes and everything. But, I'd like to support you guys on Steam as well as you guys support me. So, as always, you guys, thanks for everything and keep your BTC safe.